closes, hey, anything you want to add to this vehicle before you take delivery? Whether they say yes or no, they just bought the car.
Yes.
Think about that one. Anything you want to add to this vehicle before you take delivery? No. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, it's right here. And if they want to add something, they just bought it.
It's there.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. By the way, that's the assumptive close. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay. Turn to next page, which is page 1, even though it's not really page 1. Using clauses that make it easier for the customer to say yes is a common practice in most industries. However, the pervasive attitude in the retail auto industry is the way we've always done it was good enough, so why won't it work today? Because it's 2022. Here's another bulletin. Things have changed, and not just a little bit. The way our prospects purchase and purchase choices have changed dramatically. Here are examples of effective closes that can change your world for the better. The closes make it easier for your customer to say yes. The alternative choice close is the way you guys are set up for. The way your management team writes up your deal gives you the perfect alternative choice close. Robert, short term, save the most money, pay it off quicker, trade sooner. There's that. Long term, more comfortable, more flexible, pay it off early if you are so inclined. Middle term, best of both worlds. Which one of these works best for you? Initial it and okay this down here. That's the alternative choice close. Any questions? Does it make sense? Yeah. Okay. Next page. The market-based pricing close. When the prospect objects or asks for an additional discount, reference your market-based pricing conversation and quickly reclose. Now, in order to do that, you have to A, know what a market-based pricing conversation is, and you have to have had the market-based pricing conversation. What is the market-based pricing conversation?
What this vehicle is going for in this.
Joe, you saw our price on the internet, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about how we arrived at that price? Say, yeah, how did you?
Yeah, how did you?
Good question. Joe, look, we have to market-based price our vehicles. We use third-party software that canvasses an area 500 miles out, and we're going to be at or below the market every single time. As a matter of fact, we weren't the only website you checked out, correct?
No, I'd look to it about it.
If our price hadn't been right there among the lowest, you wouldn't be here, would you?
No.
Okay, that's why you're here. We market-based price our vehicles to sell. We want to attract customers, and if we don't put our best price forward, phones don't ring, email inboxes don't fill up, nobody shows up. So that's the market-based conversations. It's that quick. Now, fast forward 2 hours later. I'm trying to close Joe. Joe goes, well, how about a bigger discount? I said, Joe, don't blame you for asking. You've probably gotten discounts all of your life.
Yep.
Things are different now. We discount them before you get here, because if we don't discount them before you get here, you don't get here. And I need your okay right here.
Right.
Okay? Just a quick reference back to that conversation and reclose. How many of you have ever heard this? I don't know if it's bullshit or not. The average customer closes after the 5th closing attempt. Anybody ever heard that?
No.
Well, I read it, I hear it, I don't really believe it. Okay? But at the same time, I'm going to be prepared to close 5 times if necessary. If I set myself up to close 5 times and the customer doesn't say yes, I'm going to get somebody else. Okay? I'm either missing something or the customer doesn't like me. Right. Can you imagine them not liking me? Yeah, right. All right. The premium equipment close. James, the reason the price is what the price is because of the equipment that you chose. Okay? You picked out the car you deserve and you certainly can afford. Now, I need you to pick one of these payments and okay this down here. Okay? By the way, does the premium equipment affect the price of the vehicle?
Yes.
Here's the problem. Everybody wants everything, but we got to figure out what they're willing to pay for. Okay? I watched a salesperson do a terrific job. This is a needs assessment. Customer goes, well, it was in a Honda store, and the customer wanted the EXL, And the customer said, EXL 6-cylinder, and the salesman said, why do you want the EXL 6-cylinder? He goes, that 4-cylinder is the most powerful one in its category. And the 6-cylinder is going to add $2,000 to the price of your car. Guy goes, look, when I get on Interstate 75 in the morning, if I'm not doing 70 by the time I get off that off-ramp, I'm going to get run over by a tractor trailer truck. Guy goes, that's worth $2,000 all day long. So what did the customer just commit to?
$2,000 more.
$2,000. Okay, it was brilliant.